Hi there, and welcome to MS-DOS Retrospective, where I play ancient games in an emulator and take you along for a little bit of a ride to show you what it was like way back when I was little to play computer games on really, really old hardware, where it all started off. Today we are looking at Populous, 2 Trials of the Olympian Gods, released in 1993. So, it seems there was a little bit of a later one in 96, and you can buy this game. So, a couple of decades later, 30 years later, they still sell this game. So, let's see what you get for your money. There's a couple of screenshots here and some descriptions, and some people actually like the game. However, best for us would be just to minimize that, get in here and play the game. You can do your old DOS thing, see what's in the directory, and today we'll just do go. Nice little beautiful intro here. This music reminds me a little bit of the game Humans, and so does the graphics for some reason. I have a feeling they might have used one of the people involved with the game Humans that I've reviewed a little bit earlier. I'm not sure. I love the effect of that water splashing onto the platform there. Alright, there's obviously going to be some conflict. And designed by Bullfrog, Mark Weebly and Philip Jones. Not sure what that is about. Would be interesting to see if any of these names have been reused by Humans, because that was a completely different company that made it. In any case, there we go. You have mouse control and beautiful VGA graphics with lots of colors. And the first thing you do would be create your deity. And you can see that we've changed to a much higher resolution and lower colors. And you can type in your name. And then these are supposedly powers that you can use. I'm just going to evenly distribute it everywhere. Well, almost everywhere. And with this, you can change your appearance. We'll pick somebody, I don't know. We'll go for a friendly looking guy. Or, no. And Yeah, looking positively regal there. And we'll continue. So we'll start a conquest game, and it tells you the game is number 0, landscape is fertile. It tells you a little bit about the game, and if you click on these things, it says a fire column ignites a dancing column of fire to burn out your opponent's people. So that's all okay. This one is raise or lower land. And that's your main game interface. And then you can place a PayPal magnet and lets people move to them. Left click on this icon, move your cursor to the close-up map, and then left click again to place the magnet. Okay, so if you right click on the icon, then it jumps directly back to it. This guy makes a hero. Okay, and last but not least, Armageddon turns all worshippers into heroes, draws them to the center of the world to do a battle. So that is the game. And here's your interface. The first thing I'm going to do is just click on there and click on game options and set my game speed a little bit slower. And you can also type in a special code. I'm pretty sure that loads your previous game. So we are good. Computer assist is off. And we'll just go. Okay, so this is your lowering and raising game mechanic. So you can change the terrain around and add some more land for your people to be, you know. So this is the whole point of the game. And you can sink rocks. Now you can move with your cursor keys. And by removing rocks, you create more land, more fertile land for your peoples. And yeah, sink all the rocks. And just keep on going like this. So I don't know, PayPal magnet. Where should I put one? I guess we'll just put one here. Why not? Right there. And then we'll go back to raising and lowering land and generate some more land for my people to go to. So you can see there's one little guy there in the stadium that just says I've reached a certain amount of people. So we'll carry on generating. So the mini map they're talking about, that's this. And you can see how your land is progressing. This guy seems to eternally want to live on the beach, and you eternally changing the beach away from him. And yeah, look at your map, see where all the people are congregating, and give them land. It seems to be the aim of the game. So there's some people living here, trying to live into the mountains, nice and peaceful and far away from everybody. And price of progress straight here. We want to have lots of people live here. So we'll give you land and your house will improve. And then the very next thing, people are moving away to nice and peaceful areas again, far away from civilization, I guess. Let's see this. And yeah, you can yeet somebody from the house. If you say, right, get out there, you just right click on it, and they'll move and live somewhere else where you just, again, build lots and lots of land. And I can see my opponent is also quickly turning his land flat over here. Alright, so we'll just naturally build more land. Can you imagine living on the beach? You know, a nice little on the beach house. And the very next thing, the beach just moves away by X amount of space. And yeah, there you go. So I can yeet this guy out again. Get out. Pop this rock away. And yeah. Let me guess. Right on the beach there. Sorry, buddy. You are getting land. Whether you want to or not. And there's some people living here. So that, to me, seems to be the aim of the game. Just give your people what they need. And first level is supposedly easy. A little bit of a training how to make land. Now there are some shortcuts how to generate a lot of land quickly, a lot of flat land. And you can see it in action here, just by a couple of clicks. Of course, one click too many generates too much land. And then you have to sort of pull it back. Right. Wow, somebody living on the beach again. Sorry, buddy. You shall have a big house far away from the beach. Of course, you can be a little bit mischievous. You can say, right, I want to put a little fireplace. And I don't think they appreciate that. But I can also see everybody pushing up against the wall there. I say, I don't want that. I'm going to tell them to move to this magnet. And I'm going to just generate land and cut some land away from these guys. I don't want them moving onto my pristine property here. Not until the end, anyways. I've played this game a little bit. Just enough to have a view of what's going on. But yeah, game seems to be a little bit odd. See all these guys. We're just going to yeet them out of their houses. It's like, look, you're not moving to the areas that I want you to move. There's some plenty of land here. Just move, you know. And they're still not. Yeah. Okay. Why do they settle on the edge of the map? Alright, well, create some more land here. And told my guy to, hey. There we go. Right. So the other thing is you can just go for Armageddon, and then everybody decides to get together finish up the map. So they all just go here. And, oh, I must be missing some of the action. Oh dear, that was really close. Hey, so I got that one, 132 days. It's a little bit of a report on how you did. And then we get a review how you did. And there's a little lightning. What I like about this is the people in the background sitting around there watching how you played. And yeah, pressing escape finishes that. And now I have one little lightning that I can apply again. So I don't know what each one of these means, but when you continue and you do another conquest game, you'll see we've skipped over a couple of games. It's not 1 to 3, we are now in game 4. And these options change a little bit. The game gets more difficult as you go along. And yeah, then it's more of the same. So there's your guy. And a couple of trees this time around. It's really nice. Right, let's go take a look at the manual. I'll pop out of this game. There was a manual. I saw it. Manual. Alrighty. Let's see what this is all about. Populous 2 instruction manual. Oh dear. Okay. The making of a god. I really love this. This manuals of old where you had all sorts of cartoons and hand drawings. It's really nice. Yeah, bit of an overview as a manual. Says the same things I said before, you know, just things to edit. You can change your things, elements, so you can do elements. Let's see what all of this is all about. Elements, yeah. And your ultimate goal is to defeat Zeus. Oh dear. And custom games. You can create a new character. Column of fire. Yeah, exactly everything that was in the game before. So I recommend you read the manual if you want to play this game in earnest. And there's pausing in the game, everything. So don't just madly mash at the buttons like I did. If you want to play this game in earnest, give it a go. But yeah, I'm not going to bore you with a manual on this video. I'll leave you to look at some of the other videos or other reports I've done before. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. Hopefully you've liked it. If you want to subscribe, there's a link over there. And Google seems to think you'd like that. And then if you want to watch more of the videos, there's a link over there. Have a fantastic day and goodbye.